Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about top 10 anime where main character is crazy overpowered. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Now without any further delay, let's begin.
その白の矢で刺せば死ぬの。100%、100発100中、一瞬でね。
人を殺すための矢。
Number 10. Platinum End. Ever since he lost his family in an explosion, Murray has lived a life of pain and despair. Every day, he endures abuse at the hands of the relatives who took him in. As his anguish steadily chips away at his will to life, he is eventually pushed to the brink. Prepared to throw it all away, he stands on the edge of a precipice and takes the leap. However, instead of falling to his death, he enters a trance where he meets a winged being who claims to be his guardian angel. Named Nas, the angel offers him two priceless abilities and convinces him to go on living. When Murray experiences the marvel of his new powers firsthand, he gets a taste of the freedom that was locked away from him for so long. Armed with gifts, Murray is flung into a showdown with 12 other individuals, one of which will be chosen to become the next god. Murray is now prepared to do whatever it takes to protect his bleak chance at happiness, lest it be wrenched from his grasp forever.
何わけわかんねえこと言ってんだよ
Number 9. Build Divide, Code Black. I can see it. The way I can win. This time I will beat him. So come at me again, except Bloom, Gambler of Souls. In New Kyoto, a city governed by the king, one's worth is determined by his or her strength in the Build Divide trading card game. Rumors swirl about New Kyoto and its king. If you defeat the king in Build Divide, any wish will be fulfilled. And in order to challenge the king, one must participate in the TCG battle known as Rebuild, and the key must be completed. Everyone has a wish they long to have fulfilled. Taruto, a boy who vows to take down the king and Sakura Banka,
俺は無数の人間の経験を追体験し、その技術を模倣し、自分のものとしている。
Number 8. Redo of Healer. When Kyaru acquired his powers as a hero who specialized in healing all injuries regardless of severity, it seemed that he would walk the path to a great future. But what awaited him instead was great agony. He was subjected to years of seemingly endless hellish torture and abuse. Kyaru's healing skills allowed him to secretly collect the memories and abilities of those he treated, gradually making him stronger than anyone else. But by the time he reached his full potential, it was far too late. He had already lost everything.
しないぜ。始め。
Number 7. Ranking of Kings. The people of the kingdom look down on the young Prince Baji, who can neither hear nor speak. They call him the useless prince while jeering at his supposed foolishness. However, while Baji may not be physically strong, he is certainly not weak of heart. When a chance encounter with a shadow creature should have left him traumatized, it instead makes him believe that he has found a friend amidst those who only choose to notice his shortcomings. He starts meeting with Cage, the shadow, regularly, to the point where even the otherwise abrasive creature begins to warm up to him. Cage and Baji's unlikely friendship lays the budding foundations of the prince's journey, one where he intends to conquer his fears and insecurities. Despite the constant ridicule he faces, Baji resolves to fulfill his desire of becoming the best king he can be.
風見雄二、住所は山梨県大里郡。この町には何の用事で
10分前にも言っただろう。引っ越しだ。
Number 6. The Fruit of Grisea. Yuji is a transfer student who has just been admitted into Mahama Academy. He wants to live an ordinary high school life, but this dream of his may not come true anytime soon, as Mahama Academy is quite the opposite. Consisting of only the principal and 5 other students, all of whom are girls, Yuji becomes acquainted with each of them, discovering more about their personalities as socialization is inevitable. Slowly, he begins to learn about the truth behind the small group of students occupying the academy. They each have their own share of traumatic experiences which are tucked away from the world. Mahama Academy acts as a home for these girls. They are the fruit which fell from their trees and have begun to decay. It is up to Yuji to become the catalyst to save them from themselves. But how can he save another when he cannot even save himself?
俺は三代目となる。お前ら全員の上に立つ。
Number 5. Nura, Rise of the Yakai Clan. Rikuo Nura, a part Yakai and part human boy, grew up as the young master of the Nura clan. Comprising Yakai of all shapes and sizes, Rikuo treated the clan like family. However, he learned that he was the only one among his classmates who saw them in this light. To most, they were terrifying creatures of folklore who ate children and relished in bloodshed. Normalcy, however, is hard to come by for young Rikuo. Complicating his goal are his Yaokai attendant, who under the name Sarara, goes to school alongside him. The young Onmyaji and his close friend Kietsugo, who idolizes Yaokai and hopes to prove their existence.
編入番号021サイアクト健康状態異常なし将来の職業魔王
Number 4. Demon King Daimao. Dreaming of changing the world for good, Akutosai transfers to Constant Magic Academy where he befriends a virtuous ninja clan member, Junko Hattori. On the way to the academy, they vow to make the world a better place together. However, the situation suddenly takes a turn for the worse upon his arrival. It is prophesied that he will become the Demon King. As word of his destiny spreads, the school begins to fear him, and Junko's trust in him falters. While Akuto is determined to not let his predicted future control his fate, it seems as though everything he says and does only serve to reinforce the fact that he is destined to be the Demon King. Moreover, he is surrounded by a harem of beautiful girls who each have their own plans for him, ranging from bringing him to justice to simply showering him with love. With his newly awakened powers, Akuto must cope with his constantly growing list of misfortune and fight to prove that his fate is not set in stone.
何言ってんだ。燃え散れ。
Number 3. Codebreaker. Sakura witnesses a large group of people being mercilessly burned alive in blue flames as a boy watches with cruel eyes. Moved by her unwavering sense of justice, she returns to the scene the next day. However, neither she nor the police is able to find any bodies or evidence that could suggest such a crime had taken place. At school, she meets new transfer student Ryugami, a charismatic boy that quickly wins over the class. Sakura recognizes him as the murderer and quickly learns that Rei is someone who exists outside the law. A codebreaker. Despite him justifying his actions with the phrase an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and evil for evil, Sakura is convinced that what Rei is doing is wrong and aims to stop him before anyone else gets hurt. Number 2. Zetman. The story starts off with a face-off between two rival heroes, Zet and Alphas, and then traces their origins. Jin Kanzaki, a young man with the ability to transform into a superhuman being known as Zet, and Kuga Amagi, a young man with a strong sense of justice who uses technology to fight as Alphas. The fates of these two men and those around them intertwine as they fight to protect mankind and destroy monstrous abominations known as players. Number 1. Blast of Tempest. Yoshino, an ordinary teenager, is secretly dating his best friend Mihira's younger sister. But when his girlfriend Eika mysteriously dies, Mihira disappears, vowing to find the one responsible and make them pay for murdering his beloved sister. Yoshino continues his life as usual and has not heard from Mihiro in a month until he is confronted by a strange girl who holds him at gunpoint, and his best friend arrives in the nick of time to save him. Yoshino learns that Mihiro has enlisted the help of a witch named Hakazi to find Eika's killer and of the existence of an entity known as the Tree of Exodus. The witch's brother selfishly desires to make use of its power, in spite of the impending peril to the world. That's it for today's video. I hope you like it, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe the channel. If you are new, remember to hit the notification button for any more upcoming videos.